Yo, this video is about the Oathkeeper. This is an RSI that Adam came up with reading money flow, order flow, CVD divergence, um, that's cumulative delta volume divergence, and a few other things I done did to tweak it over the time with a twist, I guess you can say. So it's clear to see purple is red for me and white is bullish. So purple's bearish. We have order flow cloud, so keeps us in the know of the trend. And we have white diamonds for really strong reversal signals. These are just straight up reversal signals. Basically calling out divergences without you having to go actually look for it. So like right here, we got a fake out call. That's a fake out with that red X on top of the green. And that's pretty much it. So this is money flow RSI. So it's an RSI with money flow. While price is moving, you can see the money flow. Just like if we go to the daily chart on Doge. First off, let me say, if you add this on Bitcoin, it's going to show up crazy. So you're going to have to turn the plot off. Because if you add it on here, it's going to look like actually it didn't do anything. That's weird. So when you first add it on there, it's going to not do that. Let me see. Pull up some random chart. It's Bitcoin, yeah. It's gonna look like this when you first add it on there. So just go in there, turn the plot off, and I guess you can turn it back on. Well, see, I don't know what that's about. That's a glitch I couldn't fix, and I'll try to get back to it when I can. But look, now it's working, but it's not on, so. But whatever, that's that. So back to what it does. I mean, it's just a regular RSI. Put it up against Market Cipher, and you can kind of see it's got very, very similar money flow. Now, I don't have the VWAP oscillator like Market Cipher, and Market Cipher has a lot going on. I don't know the ins and outs of Market Cipher, but it's pretty, you can see if you use it in conjunction with Market Cipher, it's printing the exhaustion or printing a continuation, and we'll get to that in a second. Like right here, printed the continuation down, and then Market Cipher printed along. Printed the continuation down, Market Cipher printed along. It wasn't a good long, so I wouldn't have took that. But right here, showing prices getting exhausted, Market Cipher showed you, hey, get long. But yeah, this is not about Market Cipher. All right, so what I've been noticing on the daily, if you watched the video that I posted a few days ago, or yesterday actually, this is indicating a trend change. These prints are indicating some type of trend change. This indicated that this was going to go up, and we were looking for a reversal on the next candle, but in the bigger scheme of things, this was still a continuation print, but it did get you in along. If you were scalping this, you could have scalped this and made a few bucks. Shoot, 15%, you could have made a lot of money. Pretty decent size move. Hold on, I got an alert. Let me see what's going on. So on the higher time frames, if you look every 10 to 11, 12 candles, when you get a print, you're about to get maybe the opposite of that print. So see right here, gave us the bottom, get long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Price started getting exhausted. It didn't give you any more prints. Now it probably had to go down to the lower time frame to see anything. But one thing we did have was divergence. Maybe I drew that wrong. Gotta really zoom in and see it for real, but good view. I didn't mean to draw it like that, but yeah, divergence. And it's really clear on the divergences, like, especially when you get to looking at the lower time frame. We'll get to that in a second. So what I've been realizing is when you get these prints and where they're at in the timeline, you just check the price and see what's going on. Like right here. We got a print down here. This is bullish divergence, which is all it's printing. Bullish divergence, lower low, no lower low on the oscillator, bullish divergence. And that would have got you in a pretty decent sized trade. Excuse me. I mean, instant reversal on the next candle. Gave you 3 options really to get long. And this is on a 4-hour. So when you're doing your high time frame analysis, you know, if you're getting these type of prints on the 4-hour, then that's when you need to drill it back down. I like the 12-minute. Really, really accurate. And these are based off how I trade a little bit. So I trade on the 12-minute. So do with that information. Like, this is price action right now. We just got this. And the trend is down. It's not really divergence. So expecting this to continue rocking to the downside. But you can see when you get them, you need to be looking for a reversal. Didn't realize some vectors was on. When you get them, you need to be looking for a reversal. Or trend continuation, because depending on where they're at in the chart, like if we're going up and we got this, we did get a little pushback, but we didn't get divergence, so to speak. This wouldn't have been nothing I would look for to get. This is not a good entry. We looking at getting down at, you know, bottoms. I wouldn't have took this. We would have just missed this and maybe have caught this. But I think it's pretty straightforward when you use it. Go to the 5-minute, try to use it to scalp. Depending on the market conditions, you know, you can use it to scalp. And using it with the other indicators in the sniper suite, it's pretty amazing. Gave you the notice, hey, we're finna reverse. Could have scalped that up 7%. If you're around to catch these crazy moves. Strong reversal right here in the diamond. Could have scalped that up and ran it up even more. So yeah, if you don't know how to read divergence, then you probably should read divergence. I guess I can go over that real quick as this is a new indicator to divergences. So say you go to the 1 minute, we're looking for the highs. This is clear divergence. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than this. Other divergences kind of push the price up when they come here to like this, and then it's like hard to read sometimes. Maybe something like this, but even closer. But like you can see verbatim, price did not made a higher high, but not on RSI. That did not happen. Divergence. Like higher high. I think that's pretty simple, especially if you're a seasoned trader. Now, RSIs are something you do have to get used to looking at or reading, but like they're there. And this is the 1 minute. Sometimes they don't give it to you. The screenshot this move, a little fake out move, and then go up. But you would have seen it right here. We got the confirmation. And you know, lower time frame, you got to take it with a grain of salt because it's you got to depend on what's going on the higher. So scalping, could have scalped this. That was the high, or not a local high. And then it gave you a it's exhausted, get out, and then shot back up the other way. It's crazy, right? So if you got simple knowledge of divergences, you know, and then you can clearly see when things are oversold and overbought. So yeah, that is the Oath Keeper. Look at it on Doge. See how Doge respects it. 5 minutes. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see this fake out. So basically when this prints, it's like, hey man, don't short this yet, but it's coming. You know, right here we got, let's see. Printed the diamond. That's that. Hey man, real reversal. So yeah, still playing with it, testing things out. I have noticed. Dang, I wanted to get short up here, but I guess we're not gonna get to. I have noticed that I've been making this video and I'm not paying attention to the market. But I have noticed, go to the higher time frame. Like right now, we just printed this. Perfect example. Printed this the last 4 hours. We got an hour 10 left in this 4 hours. And that was telling us that the trend is going, we were finna reverse in price. Now the question remains is this going to be a complete reversal? Are we coming down now? Or is this telling us that we need to come back up here and make divergence before we come back down? It could be one or two. Because we've already came down here, touch price. And I'll go over all the indicators in one so it'll make sense. But just for example, this is the volume oscillator that I made to go with this. So right here we got the volume. It's oversold. And we got to move up. So that could be that. This could be just this. And we're going back down because we're heavily, right now, the buys are in, the buyers are in, or the sellers are in. That's the purple. missed this. I'm pretty sure this is about to reject. Because it came up here to the trendy or previous days. And this indicator you're seeing is the Headhunter indicator. This is the big boy. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. Actually, Headhunter 2.0. I haven't done a video on it yet. We're gonna get to that though. But yeah. Back to what I was saying. So you get these. It's telling you it's a reversal finna come, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Usually around the 8th or 9th candle, you can start to see where the actual trend is and what's about to happen. For example, print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got you down here, and you could have shorted. I mean, you wouldn't have caught the short per se, but 10% move up. When we got the volume to confirm that we were coming on down, the buy stepped in, and that's what that it would have